The story of Ramayan begins in Balakanda, with King Dashrath being the king of Ayodhya. He had three queens, Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi. For many years, the king had no children. On the advice of his minister and guru, sage Vasisht, he performed a holy ceremony called the Putra Kameshti Yagya. From the holy fire came a demigod with a pot of porridge. One half of the porridge was given to Kaushalya and Kaikeyi each, and they both gave half of theirs to Sumitra. Soon the three queens gave birth to 4 sons. Ram was born to Kaushalya, Bharat to Kaikeyi, Lakshman and Shatrughan to Sumitra. The princes grew up in the ashram of Guru Vasisht. There they learned the Vedas, the Shastras, martial arts and archery, and returned to the palace as teenagers after completing their studies. One day, the great sage Vishwamitra visited the palace seeking Dashrath's help. He asked for Prince Ram to be sent with him to perform Vedic rituals in his ashram without disturbance. Dashrath was not willing to endanger his beloved son Ram, but on the advice of Guru Vasisht, Dashrath half-heartedly sent Ram and Lakshman with Vishwamitra. On their way to the ashram, Guru Vishwamitra told the princes the stories of their great-grandfathers. Once near the ashram, they were attacked by Tadka and her 2 sons, Subahu and Maharich. Ram eventually killed Tadka and Subahu, but spared Maharich, throwing him far, far away. This allowed sage Vishwamitra to complete his rituals, and they all set forth on their return journey. As they were crossing the forest, the dust from Ram's feet touched a rock and it turned into a woman. She was Ahalya, who had been cursed by her husband and was waiting for many years for Ram to release her. They continued their journey and eventually entered the land of Mithila, ruled by King Janak. Janak had announced the marriage of his beautiful daughter Sita to any man who could lift and string the Shiv Dhanush, an immovable mighty bow of Lord Shiva. Many suitors tried but failed. Finally, when sage Vishwamitra asked Ram, he lifted the powerful bow effortlessly, and it broke when he tried to string it. Ram thus completed the challenge, and with the blessing of Guru Vishwamitra and King Janak, was engaged to marry Princess Sita. King Dashrath arrived with his 3 queens and 2 other princes to Mithila. A grand wedding was arranged, with each prince marrying a beautiful princess. Ram married Sita, Lakshman married Urmila, Bharat married Mandavi, and Shatrughan married Shruta Kirti. After the wedding, on their way to Ayodhya, they met the great warrior sage, Lord Parshuram. In his anger, Lord Parshuram challenged Ram to knock an arrow on his bow, which was mightier than the Shiv Dhanush. Ram informed Lord Parshuram before knocking the arrow that he will have to use it to destroy something. He could either take Lord Parshuram's ability to travel anywhere or all his accumulated tapas. He then proceeded to knock the arrow effortlessly, and Lord Parshuram agreed to part with his tapas, thus laying down his ego. He gave up his anger against all Kshatriyas, the warrior class, and went to the Himalayas to perform penance. For many years, they all lived happily in the palace, loved and respected by the people of